Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Akanksha Mathur. In my previous videos, you have listened to my stories, my experiences, but I would like you to know other people who stammer and their stories, their challenges. So, this is why I am bringing a new series called Lives of PWS. In this first video of the series, I have two amazing people with me. Firstly, I have Mr. Nikhil from Mumbai. He is a manager in IT at a reputed bank, music lover, Urdu poetry enthusiast, and likes making new friends. Welcome, Nikhil.
Hi, Kanchan. Thanks a lot.
Next, we have Mr. Samrat from Ghaziabad. He is a key accounts manager at a pharmaceutical firm, passionate about running marathons, mountaineering, and cycling. Welcome, Samrat.
Thank you very much, Akansha, for inviting me to this platform.
Well, my first question is from both of you, that you both are into working from a very long time. So, at the time of interviews, while stepping into the corporate world, what were your experiences? Nikhil, can you please share?
Sure, Kanchan. Kanchan, before going for the interview, my first experience was, it was extremely nice. I told the interviewer that I stammer, but that will not affect my interview in any way. And after I said this thought that I stammer, my interview was very extremely nice. And in any interview, the most important thing is your gyan, knowledge. Without knowledge, uh, कुछ भी नहीं है. If you have good knowledge, you can crack any interview in the world. This was my experience when I gave an interview at RBL Bank. That I told the interviewer that I have a little bit of blocks, but that will not affect my interview in any way. And the entire interview was so nice. And at the end, the person who took my interview, he also told me that your entire interview was extremely nice, and if you have good uh, uh, knowledge, then you can crack any interview in the world. This was my interview experience. Yeah, Kash.
Wow, I think
Back to you.
I could not agree more. Acceptance and your skills play a major role while giving appearing for an interview. So,
That's
Samrat, what were your experiences while appearing for interview?
My experience is like I have been in this industry for last 9 years. I have an experience of approximately 9 years. So, like initially when I joined this industry, so like I started with a sales trainee. So initially I didn't wanted to work in sales because of the obvious reasons. I used to stammer a lot, and I used to escape these situations. But due to some reason, I gathered courage and went for an interview. So my first interview was like I was at an age of 21 maybe. So you won't believe at the like it was an interview of 25 minutes, and I did stammered for, I don't know, like each and every line I stammered. So I was really bogged down, and the interviewer also said that, see, you know what, like it's an 8 to 10 hours job, and out of 8 to 10 hours, you need to speak for 7 8 hours. So will you be able to manage? So somehow, like I had this ego at that point of time, and took it as a challenge that I said that yes, sir, I'll be able to do it because I know I have the knowledge and I have the right set of skills and I have the right attitude to learn. and it's just that my stammering is an impediment. I said this, stammering is an impediment. So I tried to convince him, and finally he got convinced. So my first interview, first job, I got selected because of my right attitude and right frame of mind, because of my knowledge. And since then, I have appeared for approximately 7 to 10 interviews in these 9 years. And the sentence which I said that to that interviewer, that that stammering is an impediment, I really feel that now it is a blessing in disguise. Stammering is blessing in disguise, because I, like, while I was working on my stammering, I did work on a lot of things. My overall personality, my confidence level, like everything. I started running marathons. I started mountaineering. Started cycling. I am into extreme sports. So I feel that stammering has been a blessing in disguise, hands down, no doubt in that. So now I feel that it is something which has changed my life, and I've become more positive overall, and I've improved my quality of life, my way of thinking, the way I used to think about stammering, and it's really going well. And now at this point of time, I'm working as a key accounts manager. I'm handling top 20 key major accounts of my organization, major stakeholding accounts. And I do some, still I do sometimes stammer, but that is absolutely fine. I have something to contribute. So yeah, it's absolutely fine with me.
Wow, Samrat, very well said that stammering is actually a blessing in disguise. In order to boost up your confidence, I guess you improved your personality, you improve yourself in other areas, which is
Right.
uh, good to know. Next, my question is for Nikhil. So, Nikhil, you are leading a team at your office. So, many PWS, they have very low self-esteem and they doubt themselves. So, how do you manage to overcome your doubts and become so confident and carry out your job?
Okay. Nice question, Akansha. So, Akansha, what I do is that I first of all you should have a you should uh, believe yourself. So what I do, I always have a belief in myself. So with that belief, I can handle the entire team. If you believe yourself, the entire team will also believe you. This is what I always believe. So with that belief and with your good knowledge, you have to uh, carry on with your team. And also what I believe is that when you are leading a team, so the entire path is on your way, so you can handle the team the way you want. That means it is like uh, the the ball is in your court, so you can handle the ball the way you want. So you can handle the team the way you want, and if you can handle your team extremely well with your knowledge, with your skills and everything, the team will always believe you. So first, uh, believe yourself. If you can believe yourself, and automatically the entire team will believe you, and you can handle the way you can handle a team the way you want. Yeah.
Well, I think that your team is really grateful and blessed to get a mentor and a leader like you. They must be so
Thank you.
proud and inspired from you. So, Samrat, you are dealing with many clients at your workplace. So, in what way do you manage talking to clients and get stammering a bit?
So as I said that I like joined this industry 9 years back, and initially I used to stammer a lot. So yes, like initially, like for an initial year or maybe year and a half, I reconsidered it so many times that should I change my field or should I do something else, which requires less speaking. But God has been great, and like all my clients were very supportive. I used to stammer in front of them while I used to present something, but they were very much supportive, and they used to listen to me very carefully. The reason I understood, like after one or maybe 1.5 years back, when I left my first organization, I asked them that, sir or ma'am, like at that point of time when I initially like I would meet you, why would you even listen to me? Like I used to stammer a lot, so why did you support me? So they said that, your information, your skills, the way you used to talk, the way you used to enter into the like the way you used to come, the way you used to speak, the attitude, which you had, and moreover, the the hunger you had in yourself to grow, that used to drive us, and we liked meeting you. And stammering, like after a certain point of time, we didn't even realize that you would stammer. The information you used to give us to us, the we as a client, it used to be very much informative. So as Nikhil rightly mentioned, that information is very important. Like if you're, like by any chance your stammering improves, right? But still, if you don't have the content, like that is of no use. So content is the king. And I always believe that if you have the content, if you have right information, if you have things what the client need or the customer needs, if you are providing that, so I believe that they will respect you and they are bound to listen to you. So yeah, so it has been a great journey, and I've always focused on content and the concept both.
Wow, Samrad, I believe the key takeaway from your experience is that knowledge is power, and you
Yeah.
should always add quality to your speech. Well, from Nikhil, uh, few words for other PWS who are watching you right now.
Sure, Akansha. Akansha, I want to say first that जब भी आप जो भी हकलाते हो, is just a normal behavior. Don't think कि ऐसा कुछ है. It's just a normal behavior. We PWS just take like 2-3 seconds more. That's it. और कुछ नहीं. तो इवन आप हकलाते हो तो भी कोई इश्यू नहीं है. Acceptance is very important. Acceptance is to be happy about yourself. हमेशा जिंदगी में be happy, खुश रहिए अंदर से. That is the most important thing. Your happiness is the most important thing in the world. It is the ultimate, you can say. Without happiness, there is nothing. So be happy, keep smiling, and हमेशा याद रखो कि हकलाते हैं वो एकदम नॉर्मल बिहेवियर है. बिंदास हकलाओ, कोई इश्यू नहीं है. लोग आपकी बात 100% सुनेंगे, मतलब सुनेंगे ही सुनेंगे. ये आप हमेशा याद रखो. आपका जो भी बात है मन में, बिंदास बोलो, हकला के बोलो, कुल्लम कुल्ला बोलो. This is called acceptance. Acceptance is to be happy about yourself and just speak your mind out. It is the most important thing. Don't worry at all कि लोग क्या सोचेंगे. एक बात याद रखो कि सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग. लोग बोलते रहेंगे. लोगों की बात मत सुनो, लेकिन आप अपनी बात को रखो उनके सामने. अगर आपने आपकी बात को रखा उनके सामने, तो लोग भी आपको 100% सुनेंगे ही सुनेंगे. तो एक बात याद रखो कि सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग. एंड जो आपके दिल में जो बात है वो बिंदास बोलो, आराम से बोलो, कोई इश्यू नहीं है. आप जो बात बोलोगे लोग आपकी बात जरूर सुनेंगे ही सुनेंगे. याद रखो. So my advice is that just be happy about yourself. Acceptance is very important. Acceptance is to be happy about yourself. Do work on your stammering, but at the same time acceptance भी बहुत important है. To just be happy about yourself. Don't care what others think about you. Say all is well and don't care attitude. Use a don't care attitude in you, and don't worry what others think about you. लोगों के पास बहुत काम है, उनके पास भी काम है, आप अपनी आप जो आपके जो मन में जो विचारधारा है, खाली आप उसके ऊपर ही ध्यान दो, एंड डोंट थिंक व्हाट अदर्स थिंक अबाउट यू, जस्ट बी फ्री फ्रॉम इनसाइड योर माइंड, जस्ट स्पीक द वे यू वांट, एंड जो आपकी जो दिल में जो बात है उसको बिंदास बोलो. दिस माय एडवाइस टू यू. या थैंक्स आकांक्षा.
Very well said, Nikhil, and I also agree that सबको अपने आप को जैसे वो हैं वैसे ही एक्सेप्ट करना चाहिए. इवन जो लोग स्टैमर नहीं भी करते हैं, बहुत लोग हैं जिनमें बहुत सी जो जिन्हें लगता है दैट दे आर नॉट गुड इनफ, तो इवन उन्हें भी खुद से प्यार करना चाहिए और खुद को जैसे हैं वैसे ही एक्सेप्ट कर लेना चाहिए. So,
Right.
Samrat, what are your few words for other people who are watching you?
Nikhil, rightly you mentioned that acceptance is very, very important. Indeed, I second that point because as an experienced stammerer, I would say that initially I did not, accepted this fact that I was a stammerer. As I said, that I used to escape the situation because I was, literally shy, not comfortable speaking in front of a crowd. So it's very important to accept. At the same time, after accepting the fact that yes, I do stammer, you own it. After that only, like if you try to inculcate all the habits, like uh, anything, like practicing or anything, it will work more. After accepting, if you do these things, so it will it will be more beneficial for you. And you need to be mentally calm, and like it's okay that if you are if you are stammering, as Nikhil said, I would want to reiterate the same point because I did those things personally. People, if they are there, like if they are listening to you, they are listening to you, so you don't need to be in a hurry. Be patient, be calm, talk slowly, you know try each and every whatever you have practiced, or the techniques, just try it and just go with the flow. And as I said that stammering is something, like if you Google, as I have already mentioned it so many times, if you Google successful people who stammers, you will find a long list. And in addition to that, I would want to give you an example like Hrithik Roshan. He used to stammer also, and now he is at a position where we don't find him stammering. And still, I have seen one of his interviews. He says that I still practice once, like 1 hour a day, and he is one of the best actors we have. So he has fought his way to be at the top. So guys, I believe that if he can do it, why can't we? So I feel that take it as a challenge, and stammering is something. It is an opportunity for you, because the efforts which you usually put in to eradicate this stammering or to overcome this stammering, trust me, that effort nobody makes it in his normal usual life. Like I did, I got out of my comfort zone. I was 85, I lost my weight. Like so many good things happened to me because of just stammering. So don't feel that it is an impediment. I don't think it's an impediment और ये कोई खराब चीज है. इसको ओवरकम आप अगर कर सकते हो तो ये देखो आप उसकी वजह से आप कितनी चीजें आप ओवरकम करोगे. So I feel that all the best and work on it and be confident and do your best.
Very well said. Very well said. I completely agree with you, Samrat. So at the end, I would like to thank both of you for taking out time from your busy schedule and appearing in this video. Thank you so much, Nikhil and Samrat.
Thank you, Kanchata.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you very
It
much,
was a huge
Akansha. It was a pleasure. Yeah,
honor to be back. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
yeah, it was a
And
pleasure.
for all the viewers, please share this video with your friends, family, and people you know at work. And through this video, we aim to educate people who not stammer. Even people who do not stammer, they should know about stammering. So please share this video, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.